Hi, my name's Tom Earl. I'm an AMOS Shapes team rider, and today we're just here to talk about the newly released Nano RTS, which is designed to go with foil drive. This board is a natural evolution from the Nano Prone model, which I've been riding for quite a few years with AMOS. So we've adapted this to work with foil drive. So we've kept the same short, chop tail, wide-ish design, which I really like because of its feel for surf foiling, but we've increased the volume of the board. We've made it a little bit wider. We've made it a little bit longer. We've just tried to make it as user-friendly for the majority of foil drivers out there. And this board, we say, is great for intermediate to advanced foil drivers. My favorite one in the range is the 4.3, which is 34 litres. So that's a lot of volume packed in. And we've done that because we wanted to make sure you could flat water start all of your foils in your range. I mean, I can go all the way down to the 700X from Code Foils and still quite happily flat water start that foil. So we've designed this board to be perfect for someone who's just come off using their first foil drive board and they're looking to progress and improve their foil driving. As you can see, it is a nice, wide, generous platform. So it does have loads of stability for getting going. You shouldn't be wobbling around too much. If you're up to 90 kilograms and you're an intermediate or above foil driver, the 4.3 will be perfect for you. If you're a little bit of a heavier rider or a taller rider, you can look at getting the 4.5 or the 4.7 model. Also, another thing we've done with this board is the shape of the pads. The main adaptation for foil driving is having the shape of the pads coming up the rails like this. So when you're getting going, you've got loads of pad for your elbows and it's really comfy to push the remote into. So one of the things we put a lot of thought into with this board is the actual design of the trench. So when the unit is in the board and it's in the riding position, you can see there's not much wasted space around the trench, but we made a bit of a compromise here. We didn't do a trench that was super tight to the unit because I wanted to make the ability to change the battery changes as painless and as quick as possible, because we all know how annoying it is to have to undo the bolts, take the whole unit out, put the unit back in after the battery change. It takes time, but also to stay true to the performance orientation of the Nano, I didn't want to do a super wide, what they're calling super trenches. So what we've actually done here is we have chose a width of trench, which is the minimum width possible to still be able to unlatch your nose cone and change the battery. To change the battery, you just need to make sure you slacken off all of the bolts, and then we just slide the unit back in the tracks until it's just overhanging the back of the chop tail. The T-nuts are actually still in the tracks right now. And then I found just using this tool that comes free with a foil drive kit makes this even easier. You can use your fingernails, but you can just get this in the latch, ping open the latch, comes undone, nose cone off, power battery out, fresh power battery in, long nose cone in, do up both the latches, which you can do in that trench, and then slide the unit back forward to the position you want to ride, do up your bolts, and you're away. So my favorite part as well is we've designed this trench to be long enough so when you're using the sport battery, you don't actually have to use any tools, which is great because the sport battery doesn't last as long, so you need to change it more often. And with the Nano being a more performance orientated board, I actually really like the sport battery in it. We've also got the new high power sport battery coming out, so this is pretty good timing to be able to just, when you want to change your sport battery, don't have to touch any bolts, you just undo your latch, and there's actually enough room to change your sport battery in and out without having to even touch a tool. A little caveat is different bolts work differently for sliding backwards and forwards in the tracks. In it right now, I have got the black foil drive split bolts, which seem to be working fine. But I would recommend, for making things even easier, getting those little T-nut connectors, which are actually really cheap, and then sliding backwards and forwards is pretty easy. And that also means you can slide the unit completely out the board with the nuts connected and slide it completely back in the tracks easy. The little change we've been doing there involves not sliding the nuts completely out the track. There's just enough room to slide it back to get the battery and nose cone off and on, but you need the T-nut connector if you want to take the unit completely out the board to, say, drive home with everything all together with the nuts on. To summarize on the Nano RTS, I think we've struck a really nice compromise between user-friendly, ease of getting going and flat water starting all foils, but what I like most about it is how it performs in the surf.